What's your name?
Tim Harris.
So what do you do?
I'm the safety leader here at Southern Champion Trade.
So what got you into your position?
Well, I started about 37 years ago with Southern Champion. As a young person, coming pretty much right out of high school, I just came for a job. I was needing a job at the time, and I got to run one of the big cutters that we have here at Southern Champion. That's what I started out at. As time went on, I got to be on part of safety teams and working with HR with some of the safety things, and they asked me to get into the position of safety leader. And so I took some certification classes through Tennessee OSHA and the National Association for Safety Professionals. And so for the last 15 years, I have been doing safety here at Southern Champion.
Very nice. So what was the work like when you first started?
Well, it definitely was lacking a lot of the technology that we have today, that's for sure. A lot more mechanical, a lot more hands-on. For example, the cutters that I ran when I first started had what they called a slat plate, and now they have what they call a moving curve plate. So it just makes the packaging a lot nicer. The other thing, when I started, you picked up every count, which is a bundle of product, and 2 of our machines now have robots on them where the robots actually pick it up. So a lot of things have changed in the last 37 years.
Wow. So how have you grown as a result of your career path?
Well, I think mostly that I've been able to grow with relational. Manufacturing, a lot of times you think of packaging or machines and interacting with those type of things, but really and truly in a manufacturing setting, it's just like any place else. It takes a team effort to manufacture. I tell people all the time, at Southern Champion, it takes about 550 people to get a packaging out, like a food tray or a red check tray that you get a hot dog in, that somebody's going to eat and wad it up and throw it away, but we get to come back and do that the next day. So that's just kind of how I view my career at Southern Champion.
So what would you tell your younger self about your job?
Be consistent. Always continue to learn. Make sure that you're doing the things that will help you and help others. And mostly here at Southern Champion, we have a vision, mission, and values, and a lot of it has to do with being trustworthy and serving others. So, and when we do that, it makes a really good work environment.
So what would you tell younger generations about your field?
Well, the manufacturing field is obviously, for us, it's not going away. Food packaging and paperboard packaging actually is one of the steadiest types of work that you can have. Even if you look back, even in the Great Depression, paperboard actually was one of the few things that wasn't affected even in the Great Depression. So it's not the highest yielding, but it is very, very consistent. At Southern Champion, we've been here for 92 years now. We've never had a layoff, and it's part of the culture here that they don't want to do that. So for me, that's a very good thing, because that gives me a sense of security.
Would you consider yourself to be successful?
I do. I really do. I get to get up every day, come in, been able to provide for my family, and I get to have an effect on other people's lives. And for me, that's successful.
Thank you very much.